Alright guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. You know, most of the time I'm doing tattoo machine reviews, but today I'm going to be reviewing the Pelcas 32 PSI airbrush kit with the compressor. So one of the main significance of this airbrush from other airbrushes is that it's in a small compact box. So it's easy to move around, you can charge it, which is going to be cool because I've been using a big airbrush, like a big pancake compressor with my airbrush. And it's really loud and it's kind of a hassle. So this ought to be cool getting into this. So let's go ahead and open it up. See, it has nice packaging. Pelcas says over ERA, intelligent auto airbrush, fast charging, auto stop, auto start, auto protection. So we open it right up, it goes right into the instruction manual. Tells you exactly how to use everything. So I've been airbrushing for years. The way I understand it is that this airbrush works just like a standard airbrush, and you could actually interchange the airbrush with their compressor if you choose to. But it comes like all complete, like one whole kit. Tells you how to clean it, how to rebuild it. So this is really good. My airbrush, I actually run a Badger airbrush, which is like a professional airbrush, and it doesn't really come with a lot of instructions. When you buy like a professional machine like that, they kind of expect you to already know what you're doing. So this is cool because especially for starters, people that are just starting out or getting into airbrushing or makeup airbrushing, you have a manual that can kind of walk you through everything, which is awesome. Different languages. So that's a really good start. That's a good positive start to this review. And put that to the side. So let's get this out. This looks like the compressor. It's like it has a port right there. You can recharge it. There's also some type of O-ring that's attached package. Let's see what else we got in here. All right, there's a charging cord. And then this should be the airbrush with the hose. If I can get a few cleaning brushes, dropper. I didn't really understand the dropper at first, but the way I understand it now is it only takes about, I believe it's like 6 to 10 drops. Like if you're doing, 5 to 10 drops if you're doing like a foundation for makeup or whatnot. So this could come in handy. You know exactly how many drops you're putting into the airbrush. It's not something I would really use as I'm more of like a canvas airbrush artist. So I'm never really measuring in drops, but this will be cool for somebody who does makeup and foundation. So that's a plus. So let's check this airbrush out. It's really nice. The finish on this thing is awesome. She has the cup. It's attached to the airbrush. Oh yeah, everything looks really nice out of the box. There's your needle. So starting out, this thing is looking really nice. So I have my Badger airbrush. I'm gonna give you guys like a little size comparison in just a second. So this one is my Badger. It's the 105 Patriot. This is the airbrush that I use all the time. I'm just doing this for size comparison mainly. You can see this one has a smaller cup on it. I think that's mainly like, so like for foundation or makeup, it doesn't really require a lot of paint. But I believe you can, it will work well for airbrush painting, like on canvas, stuff like that. So other than that, the length looks about the same. The overall construction is the same. So, and the other cool thing about that is if you guys run different airbrushes, you can get this kit. You can use this airbrush, you can use your additional airbrush. So it comes with the hose, and it's the same size, which is really awesome. So, all right, let me put my Badger down, get back to this Pelcas. You see it has the Pelcas brand right on there. I'm really liking this so far. So let's plug it up. Sometimes when you get a package in, you might have a little juice in it. I know you have to charge this up before really using it, but for the purpose of this unboxing, let's see if we can get this airbrush to spray. Uh-oh, it's on. Let's see. So this one has the settings, P1, P2, P3, P4, I believe. Oh, okay, cool. So, of course, this is touch, which is awesome. You just touch it to adjust it, which is great to me. So we'll start out with P1. And I was looking for a button to activate it, but you actually just press the airbrush, and that's what gets it going. That is insane. Check that out. So, and it's also showing the battery, 93%. Let's bump it up. That's P2. It's very quiet. It's not even comparable to my Pancake air compressor. That thing is super loud, and this thing is just quiet. See, I'm just pressing the button, and it turns on the compressor. So let's get it up to P3. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here. I'm gonna be doing more reviews with this where I'm actually gonna be airbrush painting, but this is just the unboxing. Kind of let you see the product and what you get right out of the box, which this thing seems to be ready to go right out of the box. Give me 1 second. We're gonna put a little water in here. That way you can see how, at least how it sprays. Alright, so I just put a little bit of water in it. So you see when you pull back on it, it sprays. Just like it's supposed to. So far everything seems to be working great on it. I'm really impressed with this small compressor unit. So let's get into some of the specs on this kit. So of course it's the Pelcas 32 PSI airbrush kit with the compressor. Right. This one could be used, like I was saying earlier, it could be used for makeup, skin pigmentation. It's easy to assemble, which you just watch me assemble it, no problem. Easy to use, 4-speed setting, which I just showed you guys. This one, it is a little bit different in the ways of the other ones I've seen, where they have, some of them have like a little canister directly attached to the bottom, which this one doesn't. It just has the regular airbrush type connection, which is great, especially if you want to interchange them out. And the touchscreen is awesome. I'm already loving the touchscreen. I mean, just getting out of the box, it's already very easy to use. I love this design. It's a very sleek design. Looks nice. And one of the main selling points of this kit is that it's easy to carry around. It's very lightweight. So this kit is rated at, the rated power is 10 watts. The rated voltage is 5 volts. And the product size is 4.33 inches by 2.48 inches by 1.57. The airbrush size is 5.9 inch by 1.85 inch. The bare metal weight of this airbrush machine is 226 grams. The charging time is 1.5 hours, and it has the C charger. The working time is 2 to 3 hours. And of course, we use it for makeup, model coloring. You guys do like the little model cars or planes and stuff. It seems like it'd be great for that. You could do tattoos, like airbrush tattoos with it, which I might do a little bit with this machine. Nail design, cake decorating, etc. So to use this machine, they say you have to keep the machine upright in order to spray it, in order to get an even spray. Otherwise, if you tilt it, you'll get an uneven spray pattern. The connection to the hose seems very secure. I don't seem to have any issues there. I didn't need any special tools or anything. Just kind of tighten it as much as I need to with my hand. You don't want to over tighten these. A lot of times they'll have like little rubber inside. If you over tighten it, you can break that seal. So I just tighten it until it's feel like it's snug, secure. In the description, they talk about using the right foundation, which if you ever use the airbrush, you know you can't use anything too thick. One way I heard it described is you want it about the thickness of milk. That way it'll spray through the machine without clogging. From my experience, clogging is one of the worst things to go through when you're trying to airbrush. With me, it seems to be when I have a paint or particular paint that will spray and then it'll dry quickly and it'll clog. So with this machine, they just recommend, you thin it out with water, just like any other airbrush. I like to put water in there. Like after I have painted or whatever, I put water in there, and then I spray it, or I pull it back and I block the tip, and that makes all the paint or anything else come out. I also like to take mine apart fully, and let me see, I can show you guys right now. I'm just gonna take this off. I'm gonna take the needle out. It's just like any of my other airbrushes. See the needle? You wanna be careful not to damage that needle. You damage the needle, it's gonna affect your spraying. So I'm gonna put that down gently. And I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna take the nozzle off. Sometimes when you're spraying, this will get dirty. You have to clean that out. I like to use a like a little brush, little nylon or toothbrush. So this is looking like a very awesome airbrush kit. I'm in love with this thing so far. I can't wait to use it. Got the needle back in there. Tighten that up. Put the end piece back on. And it's ready to go. I love that, how I press the button and it turns on the air compressor. That is so cool to me. So there you go, guys. The Pelcas airbrush kit with the airbrush and the compressor. So stay tuned, because I will be doing more videos with this airbrush. I'll be doing some painting videos. You guys can check me out. And be sure to check out Pelcas. Be sure to check out Pelcas. This one is for sale right now on Amazon. And I'm going to be leaving a link below. That way you guys can just click the link and get directly to it. The price right now for this kit, this whole kit right now is $69.99. And if you have Prime, they have it coupon where you can save an extra 5%. You just click it. And I mean, that seems like a really great deal for a complete airbrush kit that's so compact like this. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe.